And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Here we go, let's go. 19.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Inside the 25. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
19, south.
On second down, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry 202. And the Texans will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will go all the way. Andre Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5.
Guys take over 1st and 10. They're on the 5-yard line.
Ready, go!
Off play action. Still set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 8-yard line.
Oh, and 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he will score! C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
enough. This is Bigsby. And he will not be able to get free. He's picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Texans, first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. Looking to put a drive together.
23-yard line.
After the interception, here's Elway. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Here we go. Check. Check.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Fighting through, and he's got space. He may go. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Stroud looking to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down inside the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Texas. Oh, ready? Hey, Uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Again, it's Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Cam Little to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Elway will throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Elway. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the gun to give to Mixon. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Elway. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
60 by Panther 11.
Here's Elway to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come 19, come 19. Check out.
Now it's Elway. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. What's good on the extra point? And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 44-yard line.
A draw play for Mixon. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick
A
off.
field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
87 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now it's Elway. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Bronco lady.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60, check.
Up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go now. Check, Panther. Nice, check go.
They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Look at how, look at.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work took it across midfield.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Here we go.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here we go. At 18. What's that?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now it's Elway.
Dobbins with it.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And captain comeback John Elway, Charles, he's trying to do it again here.
47 regular season comeback victories in his career. But I think the stat that really leaps out at me, 12 times he did it in the playoffs. That's winning time.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Right back to him on 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Elway.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 18 runners.
Here's Elway.
Gets this to Fant. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Elway to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Mixon going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time poring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close, Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions.